Hey guys, it's Lily here. Sorry if this video is a bit wobbly. I don't have my gimbal with me. I'm just walking my dog and it's a beautiful sunny day. I haven't been able to get out of the house for a while now just because of hay fever, and also just because I felt so affected by basically consistent, constant chemtrailing, which is something I talk about a lot because it is always apparent. And even if you look at the skies today, we have a beautiful blue sky, clear blue sky, but yet you know, those clouds are coming in that look like, you know, lines in the sky, and also they've got particular patterns about them that lets us know that they're not shall we say, old school clouds. I miss the old school clouds. How about you? And you know, this beautiful sunshiny day, and just the energy here just reminds me of peace, and it also reminds me of, you know, times where our life was maybe a little bit more relaxed than all the issues we kind of have to deal with these days. And I'm just trying to show you some of these beautiful flowers while we chit chat. And this is gorgeous. But we just, you know, and then I was thinking about how the, you know, that the forces that be that work on not the light side, you know, how they've tried to rob us from so much beauty and so much divinity. And yeah, I was just thinking about people in the freedom movement, you know, and how we've come together, how we've met each other, you know, what's brought us together. And yeah, I just was feeling into, wouldn't it be nice just to be able to have a consistent season, for one. Now, some people are going to say this is something that starts with C and C, which I won't mention the words because I feel like they're things that can get you censored and shut down in these times, because like something else that starts with C and has the number 19, you may have noticed massive loss of freedom of speech. You may not have noticed. I feel like maybe only the people that are aware and truth tellers are really noticing the full impact of censorship. If you are not, it's a lot of C words, isn't it? I just thought of another C word for the Premier of this state, but yeah, we won't go there. But yeah, so I don't know, like, of course we all want peace and beauty, but at the same time we are trying to save this place, this planet, for our future generations and for the children, you know, so that they can live in freedom and they're not under such authoritarian rule that sorry, I've got to untwist myself here walking my dog, so that stifles them from being the creative souls that they came here to be. So yeah, this is just some of what I'm thinking about when I'm walking. Of course, I cannot ignore the beauty around me, but I also cannot ignore the other stuff that's happening as well. And we could go way complex into this because, you know, people will say, well, just focus on the beauty. You know, what you feed will grow. Stop giving your energy to the dark, da 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 da, so on and so forth. So I did hear an astrologer say today, the Leo King actually, because he's my favorite astrologer, and truth teller of these times as well. I did hear him say today, like, don't get caught up in the duality of things. But guess what? Here I am. Caught up in the duality of things. It's so funny, but that's just a little way that the astrology affects us, you know, because it is energy and we get caught up in the energy. So Yeah, I guess what sort of triggered that for me is just the clouds in the skies, because I'm just, you know, it's because it's been so relentless. It's just like, well, when can we have, you know, when are they going to stop? Some of us know the answer to that, but it's outrageous. It is outrageous what they're doing and how they're getting away with it. And also the fact that many people are still don't even know. But you can see what they're doing and what they're putting in the atmosphere if you go to the government websites, because they actually do say what they are doing and what they are putting in the atmosphere. So, you know, yeah, just look it up. We have been told a lot of things. Strangely enough, you know, the dark always shows what they have to tell what they're doing. But strangely enough, in these times, even though they have said what they are doing and they've written what they are doing in black and white, some people have chosen to, I guess essentially they chose fear over love. And that's the way that they've been controlled and manipulated. So, come on, sweetie. Come on, buddy. Yeah. So yeah, anyway, just having a chit chat. Nothing too serious. Well, it is serious. What am I talking about? I don't know. Maybe I just stepped out of the seriousness for a little bit and was just standing in the sunshine. And yeah, just allow myself to be there for a bit. I guess that's another thing that was coming to my mind as well was, you know, the people on the freedom fronts, they're so much in the fight to hold on to sovereignty, basically, personal sovereignty, body autonomy, you know, basic human rights is basically what they're standing for. You might not always agree with the protest style of various different people, but at the end of the day, if someone is standing up for your rights in the face of dictatorship, control, abuses of power, then, you know, thank you to them is all I can say, because they put everything on the line. They're putting all their energy, their heart, their soul into this, and you know, that's more than a lot of people are doing. So many people are just not even aware of what's going on. So maybe if they knew the true picture, they would also choose something different, and make a stand before it's too late. And there's so many ways we can make a stand, really, isn't there? Yeah, it comes back to drawing that line in the sand, which we were all asked to do in 2020. It was so important back then that we drew a line in the sand about what we're willing to accept and what we're not willing to accept. I love this picture. It looks really cool through the camera. I don't know what sort of colors are coming out on the video, but yeah, when I'm looking in the screen here, the colors there look so cool. So anyway, this is just my personal thought process and insights today. Oh, the colors look so cool through this screen, but I bet you they don't look the same when I put it on the video, when I upload it, edit it, yada yada yada. So tomorrow we have worldwide freedom rallies as well, and I'm hoping that goes good. Possible that we're going tomorrow, and just to document as well. So I take video and my partner takes photos. He takes really good photos that many of you may have seen, but yeah, just to document this time in history as well. So it does feel like perhaps, you know, tomorrow is going to be intense energy as well. You know, when isn't it? We always say that. But yeah, I don't know, I just want peace. That's what we all want. Like, most of us want that, and we're trying to do everything we can to not let that slip away. And as we're trying that, you know, my dog's doing a poop. I should say, as we're doing that, people are doing really shit things, like changing legislations that remove our rights, and no one even knows what they are. There's so much legislation that has been changed in these times. Okay, so I had to take a quick break because I had to pick up my little diggity dog Poopy, which is always fun, but it's got to be done, hey? So, yeah. I was going to say something, but I've forgotten now. They're leaving these dandelions in for the bees, maybe. That's unusual to see them growing here, but there you go. The dogs love it here because it's such a sensory experience for them. Oh, the itchy nose. Okay, well, I can't think of anything else that I really want to say. I suppose, yeah, maybe that's all I needed to say today. I was just sharing. Let me know what your thoughts are if you care to. I'm sorry about the wobble factor, but I didn't bring my gimbal because I was really just going to take some photos and video of the clouds. Actually, I haven't done that, so yeah, I don't know. It's supposed to be crazy weather again tomorrow, storming coming through, and then on Monday, so I really wanted to get out today and yeah, make the most of it while I can, and take the doggies too, because when I'm not well it's very boring for them, you know, especially if I've got like hay fever and I can't go outside because I get it quite severe. So, but anyway, I've been working on that, and one thing that helped me was, I've been doing a lot of stuff actually, but one main thing that shifted the energy for me was EFT, emotional freedom technique. So I am an EFT practitioner, but I forget to use some of these training and skills that I have because I'm not currently, you know, I've mainly been focusing on the tarot, not the tarot, the intuitive reading aspect of my work, and maybe just, you know, art stuff rather than the emotional freedom techniques. Oh, there's a little magpie. I hope he's okay. I think he's okay. He's just sitting there. Yeah, he's just sitting there. Whew. Although one feather looks a bit funny. So some beautiful roses. How you going? Sweetie, come on. Good girl. Yeah. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna leave it there because I'm not really sure you want a wobbly walk around the gardens. Thank you for listening if you beared with that. Yeah, it's a beautiful day. Beautiful day. And you know, my wish is that we can all just enjoy our life, and the rotten scoundrels just be gone. Be gone from this place. So funny, there's a sign for toilets. Every time I go to talk about naughty people, something to do with shit comes up. So there you go. That's not very pleasant talk, but anyway, just an observation, because a lot of it is such crap. And the sooner we stop consenting to crap, the better off we will all be. Well, yeah, that's what I was talking about, the line in the sand. Okay, let's just go back to this. The chance now, again, is going to be to draw a line in the sand. I don't know if you can see the colour of that. My shadow might be blocking it out. It's too bright. But yeah, so know what you're willing to accept and what you're not willing to accept. Know what you want to contract with and what you don't want to contract with. You know, part of my EFT stuff, because a lot of it was about coming under attack. Yeah, okay, so I won't go too far into that, but we've all got our different life experiences, yada yada yada. And then what's happened over the past few years has, of course it's connected to our life experiences, and how we deal with that or how we feel about what's going on is also connected to that. But you know, so being Aquarius, I do try to like look for solutions as well in different ways, and you know, so after doing the tapping and getting to the finer points of feeling that way, sorry, I'm getting sidetracked by people here. I'm just making sure they don't have a dog that's off a lead. So yeah, I mean, it actually came back to me just about sovereignty, and how that is one of the biggest protections we have. So yeah, at the end of the day, remembering that that is a huge protection, to stand in your own personal sovereignty. And I'm not going to get caught up on the word sovereignty and who it belongs to and who can use it and yada yada yada, because if you resonate with something and it is true to you, then who is anyone else to tell you otherwise? I'm not saying any more on that, but you know, it confused me for, well actually I am saying more on that. It confused me for a little bit there, because I heard other people saying, oh, you know, you can't use that word, da 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 da. It's like, actually yes I can, and I will. You know, we need to be in our empowered selves at the moment, not disempowered by anyone. Yeah, we all have our soul wisdom and our soul strength. We all have our ancestors. We're all on this planet for a reason. There is none of us that is better than anyone else, or that no, you may know what I mean, but I won't go on. But yeah, you can have a look at the clouds here now, see them shifting in, and you know what they look like. I can't sort of adjust the lens of my camera because my other hand is walking my diggity dog. Anyway, this is just, I guess, me just thinking and talking and walking, working it out, processing through it. I'm probably doing all the things that I probably shouldn't be doing today. But then again, it is what it is. And yeah, sometimes we just got to go with it. Anyway, I hope you have a beautiful day. Wow, look at that cloud there. That is weird. Look at the patterns of that. That is not natural. Not natural. Oh my gosh. Okay. Alright guys, I'll talk to you later.